Hello, I'm the ASMR psychologist. Welcome to my channel. Now, a slightly different beginning today because I wanted to use my new candle that I've treated myself to. See, Tranquility, and it's in this rather nice tin, but I needed two hands to take the lid off. But do not fear. Here's the bottle. In today's video, we're going to do a sleep hypnosis for those moments when we feel overwhelmed. Now, it does seem to be a common experience, part of the human condition to get to the point where we feel we can't cope. Interestingly, this passes on its own, but today's hypnosis will give you a way of speeding up the passing of that feeling. Now, I know that some of you prefer a whisper, so I promise to re-record this video in a whisper in a few days' time. Okay, so as this is a sleep hypnosis, get comfortable into a position that you feel you'll be able to fall asleep in. And then I'm going to take you through 4 parts. We'll begin with a visual induction using the motion timer. So you can begin by just drawing your attention to this little timer and the liquid within it as I speak. So your mind is drawn away from the day, your thoughts, your worries, your plans, predictions. We'll then move into a relaxation exercise which will prime you, your mind and your body for the hypnosis. And then we will do the hypnosis itself, where it will help you to move through those feelings of not being able to cope and believing that you will be completely consumed or overwhelmed by what you face. And then we'll end with a sleep induction, enabling you to drift off into a deep and from which you will awake fully refreshed and ready to face your day. So, as the droplets glide down, notice how your mind becomes quieter, stiller, and your body, as this happens, will begin to relax. Just find yourself sinking into the bed, feeling comfortable, warm, and a peace, a tranquility begins to move through your body. So, I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1, and then you can close your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And just for a moment, enjoy how it feels to just lie completely relaxed, calm, knowing there's nothing else to do but listen to the sound of my voice and allow your mind and body to rest, repair, regenerate. We face many challenges, but we are fully equipped to deal with them all, despite how it feels sometimes. We're now going to spend a moment or two focusing on relaxing the body, which will open your mind, priming it for the hypnotic suggestion which will follow. So, draw your attention to your feet, your calves, your thighs, and your bottom. And I want you to point your toes and squeeze all the muscles in your legs and your bottom. Squeeze those muscles so the whole lower part of your body is tense. And I want you to hold that tension, paying attention to how it feels. Hold it for as long as you can, almost to the point of a slight discomfort. The point of this being to become aware of the difference between tension and relaxation in your muscles, so that you can switch the tension off whenever you need to. And now, if you have not done so already, on your next exhale, release that tension and allow those muscles in your feet, your lower leg, thigh and bottom to completely relax, feeling warm and heavy, loose, limp. I'm going to do that one more time. As you inhale next, again squeeze all of those muscles running up from your feet, through your legs, to your bottom. Squeeze those muscles tightly as you can, noticing the tension, noticing quite how different that part of your body feels when it is tense. Hold it for as long as you can. Again, almost to the point of discomfort. That's good. And now, on your next exhale, release that tension. Release it as if it is flowing out of your body. Allow your muscles to become loose and limp, heavy, lying comfortably now in the bed, fully supported. Enjoy that feeling for a moment or two. Relax. Comfortable. Now on your next inhale, I want you to hold that breath. And as you do, feel the tension across your chest and squeeze in your stomach to your spine. Notice the tension all around your torso and middle. Hold the breath for as long as you can. The longer that you can hold it, the greater the feeling of relaxation when you release it. And then, in your own time, exhale slowly, purposefully. And as you do, allow all the muscles that were tense to relax, noting how different your body feels in those two states. Becoming familiar with that difference, being able to distinguish between those states will help you to control those states a little more, choosing when to relax and when to be more alert. We're going to do that now one more time. When you're ready, hold your next inhale and squeeze or pull your stomach back towards your spine. Hold that breath for as long as you can, almost again to the point of discomfort. And then, just about When you are ready, release the breath, and as you do, imagine all the tension being expelled from your body, draining away. Your muscles settle back down, sinking. Note the difference in them. Enjoy that for a moment. That feeling of letting go, of relaxation, of calm. And next, when you are ready, as you inhale, I want you to squeeze all of the muscles running up from your hands, making your hands maybe into fists, and holding your arms straight out in front of you, squeezing all of the muscles that run up your forearms, your upper arms, and then holding your shoulders up to your ears. And at the same time, you can squeeze all of the muscles in your face, wrinkling your brow, screwing up your nose, pursing your lips, clenching your jaw, a place where many of us hold a lot of tension. And hold that again to the point of almost feeling a little uncomfortable. Notice those feelings, the tension. Become familiar with what tension in those muscles feel like, so that when you need to, you can release it. As you will on your next exhale. Release the tension. Release the tension. Let those muscles fall back, sinking back into the bed. And just for a moment or two, enjoy that feeling. Deep relaxation, a peace, a tranquility, creeping through your whole body, spreading up into your mind that is stiller and quieter now. Relax. Relax. Now, let us talk about feeling overwhelmed. It is a place that most of us are very familiar with, and it is accessed via a belief that we cannot cope. A tendency to underestimate our resources, our capacity to overlook our strengths, and instead to focus on what we do not have, what we cannot do, the areas in which we are lacking or weak. But no one is just one thing. Everyone has strengths. Everyone has weaknesses. So what we must do is direct our focus in a particular way, away from those aspects of ourselves that make us feel anxious or unsettled, unsure, and towards those aspects that make us feel confident, secure, calm. We are creative beings at our core, adaptable, flexible, resourceful. But our experiences, particularly our early experiences, can make us doubt ourselves and our abilities. What we are truly capable of if we allow ourselves to access our potential. And the only thing that stops us accessing our potential is self-doubt and a tendency to underestimate ourselves. Maybe we have learnt to do this along the way. A significant person in our lives has taught us to doubt ourselves, or they themselves have doubted us. Maybe we are or have been criticised and undermined when we tried new things, when we tried to explore our potential, or maybe it was more subtle than that. Maybe we were never allowed to fully explore what we could do. Maybe our attempts were cut short in some way, so that we never have experienced what lies at the edge of our capacity. So we do not know how far we can stretch ourselves, because the reality is we are capable of achieving an extraordinary amount. We have the capacity to tolerate the most overwhelming of experiences, even when we are right on the very edge. And it feels as if we can take no more. We can, and we do, and then still return in one piece. Maybe a little shaken, surprised even, but in one piece nonetheless. And with a wisdom that we can use, if we allow ourselves to counteract or reverse our tendency to underestimate ourselves. So your mind will now embark on a journey, reviewing your past and those times when you thought that you couldn't cope, you wouldn't cope, but you did cope. Maybe not immediately. Maybe it took you some time to find a way through, but you did get through, else you wouldn't be here now. And also, from now on, as you move through your day, your weeks, your months, your years. You will note and store in an accessible place in your mind each new experience in which you cope, in which you make it through, despite your prediction that you will not. And this information and the wisdom that it yields will form a protective shield around you, enabling you to defend yourself against your self-doubt, that tendency to underestimate yourself. And with this shield in place, you will feel stronger and confident that you can cope, even if you are not immediately sure quite how. You will now have faith in yourself and your ability to find a way through whatever challenge you are facing. Feel the self-belief now. Feel the energy it creates in you now. And sit with this for a moment or two, noting how it feels. Now, it is time to let go of this hypnosis, to let go of this day. Now it is time to sleep. So, allow yourself to let go. Allow your body to rest, your mind to rest, regenerate and prepare itself for tomorrow. Now it is time to sleep. 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 Drifting off. Into a peaceful and well-deserved sleep. Everything is okay. You are okay. Your work is done. No more thinking, no more worrying, planning, predicting. There is no need because you can cope. And you are confident in that now, that whatever tomorrow brings, you can cope with it. Even if you are not immediately sure quite how, you'll find